These are difficult economic times. Many of us are being forced to make sacrifices. But at what price? Right now, the livelihoods and pensions of public sector employees are under threat. People working in our schools, driving our ambulances, taking care of our parks. The government will tell you these attacks are fair, that these pensions are gold-plated. We believe it's time to wave goodbye to the fictional spin and say hello to the facts. In November, Unite commissioned a telephone survey to find out what people really think. People from across the UK, in all walks of life. Here's what we found. It's a little different to what the government is telling you. Aside from basic salary, what's the most important benefit an employer can offer? 66% said that pensions were the most important. And over half were using a pension scheme to save for their retirement. We asked how much do you trust people to give accurate information on public sector pensions. Trade unions were the most trusted. In fact, 7 times more trustworthy than politicians, and much more than newspapers or business leaders. You don't need to be Einstein to work out who to trust for the real facts on pensions. And what about the politicians and CEOs? Are they pulling their weight? Apparently not. Over 85% believe MPs and chief executives are not doing enough. And what of those whose pensions are being slashed? Well, the vast majority thinks they are doing quite enough already. So what would you do if those in charge of your pension scheme tried to increase your contributions while lowering how much you'd be paid on retirement? Not surprisingly, 71% would take action. Right now, the average public sector pension is less than £6,000 per year. Hardly gold-plated. Just 8% would say so. Sorry if the real facts get in the way of a good story. But contrary to the dossier of hypocrisy spouted by politicians, the British public supports our nurses, ambulance staff, and refuse collectors. We are winning the argument by simply telling the truth. The majority of people said that they would take action on pensions. Be assured that on November the 30th, public sector workers won't be alone. We are the 99%. Text your message of support on free text 86888.